Do you bring the drama everywhere? Like there's never a time when it's not appropriate for drama. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Married to Medicine. This is season 8, episode 7. And I know y'all know who I'm talking about when I said, do you bring the drama everywhere? See, this episode didn't really, I don't even have a whole lot to talk about because it was more of a humbling experience for the doctors with them meeting Ben Crump and them meeting Reverend Al Sharpton and him giving them the words that he gave them about what it was that they were actually doing. But in the midst of all this going on, Toya, the fry guy, your messy ass is still running rampant playing reality show games. Now, I guess we need that for this, but it just looks bad. Like, when you're watching it back, I'm just wondering, when you're watching it back, are you sitting at home like, girl, I did that? You're a goddamn clown. You are a clown. There was no reason at all for Lisa Nicole to be invited. There was no reason at all for Carrie Wells to be invited. Carrie's not a doctor. Lisa's not a doctor. Their husbands work in the field. And their husbands ain't there. Weren't invited. Just like them two weren't invited. There was no reason other than reality show bullshit for them to even be there. And you spearheaded it. So, congratulations. Yet again, Toya Bush Harris, here you are, out in the TV world and in the internet looking crazy. It made no sense. She literally invited them to aggravate Heavenly. Talking mess on Heavenly. Heavenly is a doctor. She's a doctor. No matter what you say, she's a dentist. Oh, anybody could be a dentist. No, obviously, because you hoes ain't no dentists. Lisa Nicole is sitting around like me, making clothes and shit. Which means you can't do a set of dentures because you sitting up making clothes. Carrie Wells, you just sitting around looking like the Crypt Keeper. Period. Which means that you can't deliver no baby. You do what it is you do. And in this instance, what you do ain't important. And the other things that y'all do is start shit. And it ain't the time nor the place. It's really not. But whatever. Carrie that came over there disrespected stupid Toya right in her face. She tells the fry guy, first of all, she got Carrie in her bedroom. Why? I don't even understand it. Why? Bedrooms are for the people that inhabit them. They're not for visiting. What is that? But that's just my own personal thing. Get out my bedroom. For what? You think I want you sitting your stinking butt on my bed where I gotta lay my head and your clothes from outside? You came from outside, walked upstairs, and now you sitting on their bed. And then she over there playing on Eugene's side, leaving a little Carrie coochie COVID all over Eugene's side of the bed. Who asked? Don't nobody want no Crypt Keeper coochie COVID all laid up on their bed. But again, what did Toya care? Kill Eugene. Whatever, honey. But she says, see, my mattress is crooked. She says, that because Eugene is heavy? I said, girl, no, she ain't coming for Grimace, honey. Now, the fry guy done brought the Crypt Keeper up in the bedroom, and now she coming for Grimace. And you can see on Toya's face, because she not all that stupid. She went to college. She just acts stupid. She knew that hoe was coming for her husband. She said, don't come for my husband, bitch. Already done. Girl, the shade had already been thrown, sis. Right in your face, in your bedroom, goofball. Anyway, trust me, you didn't need Carrie and you didn't need Lisa Nicole. You already had Anila. Two dingbats is enough on a trip of this sort. Trust me. Anyway, I'm glad. Anyway, I just don't think it was the time. I'm gonna say this. I think that Heavenly, we've seen a different side of Heavenly. Heavenly was very gracious, and she was pretty much being on her best behavior. It was nice to see her move in her professional manner instead of clowning and cackling and doing, the reality TV shit. We've seen that she can switch it on and you can switch it off. And it makes you build a little more, even a little more respect for people when you can see them do that, because they're doctors and we look at them as reality TV folk, So it's nice to see them click their thing on and then we see them as the people that they are and you can give them the respect that they deserve. So I was proud of all of them, because now Contessa and Scott, now y'all need y'all's ass whooped. I'm all over the place, but that's the way this was, because it really sat out like a filler episode. Wasn't nothing really going on other than them hoes trying to start trouble. They sitting around getting their hair done while everybody else is off doing COVID testing and trying to save the world. They sitting up getting their hair done, trying to figure out how to start some shit. Go figure. But wasn't a whole lot going on in the episode. They met with Reverend Al Sharpton. That was really cool. They met with Ben Crump. And that was really, his visit was more interesting to me. The words that he laid down and what he had to say. At Reverend Al, we're going to give Reverend Al his due no matter what. The fact that he showed up on the scene. The phone call from Reverend Al being shown on the show was enough. But then for him to actually show up on camera, boom, it is what it is. Hats off, Reverend Al. But when attorney Ben Crump showed up, he was spitting game. He was saying some stuff that really needed to be heard. It was a very humbling conversation. It was deep. It was deep. It was needed for this time. And they did a good job showing it on the show. So I was here for that. But like I said, other than that, the other thing was going on wasn't really nothing much. Contessa and Scott, though, I said y'all need y'all's ass. Well, how y'all gonna be late? Y'all up in there grinning because y'all was over there kissing and carrying on, playing with each other. And then y'all up there sitting, messing around, and y'all late. And I felt bad for them because they were embarrassed as hell, as you should have been. And I like Scott and I like Contessa, but you should have been embarrassed. Because can you even imagine how that felt, having to walk up to a dinner of this magnitude that was already in progress? And he said, oh, so y'all both doctors. Who the hell need a late doctor? Coming here for a social situation and you late. Walking in looking simple. And they was both looking just as simple. Like they were showing up to a class late. Which is always embarrassing. Sit your ass down. Y'all need to be shamed. But I'm living for how his niece and her girlfriend really are standing in the gap for them. And it seems that they're making things really easy, breezy at their house as pertains to the kids. And on the kids is bad. That little Layla. Layla child, they got to do a whole phone call for Layla because Layla's showing her ass, honey, and Contessa getting at her. And there's more fish to fry as pertains to Scott and Contessa because y'all just break out arguing about shit that ain't even an argument to be had in front of people. That means shit is real raggedy over at that house. But I'm sure we're going to see some more of it. But I think shit is a little raggedy at home because y'all just broke into that argument about the kids and the schooling and excuse me, you on the bus and there's haters on the bus. There's haters on the bus. I would never have that kind of conversation with my husband with Toya's ass sitting over there with her fry guy garb going. Ain't no way. There's no way. But I said, oh, that was a telltale sign that something's going on there. Things ain't straight up there with them. Child, only one time during the episode did the real Heavenly slip out. That was on the bus. They was playing a little game. of about who gets what room and who's going to be placed where in a room. Child, heavily lost her shit. Therefore, man, well, first of all, Toya and Eugene was cheap. Because, you know, the Fry Guy and Grimace, them is two bitches. They carries on. They do. They really, they function as a unit. They deserve each other. They good for each other. Because they both messy as hell. They cheating and Googling and shit on the trivia, carrying on. But anyway, you know, they both messy. They messy. It is what it is. But he do know when to turn it off. Toya just don't know. She just is always on go. But shit, they played the game. Heavenly was cool for a minute. Then she gonna say, listen, god damn it. It's my trip. I'm getting the best room. And you'll get whatever room I goddamn give you. And that's it. I was like, uh-oh. Okay, girl. Okay. Calm down, honey. Calm down. Funny as hell. But anyway, all of that said, it was a good episode, but wasn't nothing really going on. It was more of a filler. We got what we needed. This episode was truly about the whole visit with the doctors and Ben Crump and Reverend Al Sharpton. That's what the episode was really about. And we just threw the reality TV stuff in on top. Toya, you were made to look foolish. Ain't no big deal. That's what they pay you for, because you foolish. That's why I call you the Fry Guy. Anyway, toward the end of it, here go the uninvited crypt keeper. Whore. Oh, you know, yeah. Heavenly and Contessa was saying that I was the smart one, and they really wanted me on their side. They're trying to steal me from y'all. And Toya's over there. Now you done got an attitude. Now she's my friend. She's my friend. Get the attitude. I said, so you done got the stuff started, huh, Carrie? You gonna call the police when they get to fighting? Like you did at your house? Wouldn't that be cute? They get to fighting and Carrie call the police. I'm gonna leave that there. Y'all think about that till I see y'all again. Goodbye.